Alright, find your place at the top of your mat, feet hip width apart. Ground down through the feet. Very gentle tuck of the tailbone, scoot the belly in, shoulders up, roll them down, standing tall. Find your mountain pose. Grounding down. Beginning to breathe into the belly. Feeling powerful, feeling strong, feeling calm. Gently bring the palms together, lightly press the thumbs against the chest. Take a nice deep full breath in. Exhale completely. Next, inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, gaze follows, palms touch. Exhale, bend the knees, dive on down, nose to knee. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, press back onto hands and knees and make your way into child's pose. Knees are nice and wide, heart and forehead sinks down. Using your fists stacked one on top of the other if you need to. Breathe deeply. If you'd like to get into side body, we're going to walk the hands out over to the right. See if you can draw left hip down. Walk the fingertips forward and then let the forehead mount down to the floor. 2 more breaths here. On your next exhale, mindfully moving out over to the left. Right hip draws down this time. Forehead sinks down. Big breaths in and out. Moving on back to center. Drawing up onto hands and knees. When you're ready, tuck the toes. Inhale, lift the hips up. 3 breaths in down dog, walking the heels up and down. Bending those knees, pressing into the fingers, into the palms. Find your power there. And then go ahead and lift the hips. Press your heart down towards your toes. Find your upside down V. Exhale it all out. Gazing forward. Tiptoe up to the top of your mat. Feet are hip width apart. Ground. Release the head down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale. Ground down through the feet. Big inhale sweeps you up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Big inhale up. Exhale, dive. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, fold. This time we step back onto hands and knees. Hips over top of knees, shoulders over top of wrists. As we inhale, we dip the belly, curl the tailbone, lift the gaze. Exhale, curl under, press the mat away, draw the belly towards the spine. 2 more in your own time, cat-cow. And when you're ready, making your way into downward facing dog. Big inhale to lift the hips up. 3 breaths here. Pressing down through the hands, shoulders away from the ears, shake the head out. At the end of your 3rd breath, gazing forward, bending the knees, making your way up to the top of the mat. Feet are hip width apart, knees are bent, grounding. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale. Ground down, sink the hips just a little bit more so you can feel the thighs activate. Press through the feet and then big inhale. So we're building muscle as we lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms open wide. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale. All right, this time we're going to step back into plank pose. Feel free to come onto hands and knees if you wish. Otherwise, shoulders over wrists, tailbone lengthening down, kneecaps lifting, dome through the upper back. Take an inhale, lower your knees if you wish. As you exhale, evenly coming down. Untuck the toes, take an inhale, press up, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, deep full breaths in and out. The end of your third exhale, make your way back up to the top of the mat. Ground down through the feet, bend the knees. Take an inhale, halfway lift. And exhale. Ground through the feet, activate the thighs. Big inhale as you lift up. Hands to heart center, exhale. Close the eyes for a moment. All right, come down onto your back. We're coming into our first HIIT training sequence here. So the legs are going to be extended long. This is called belly bonfire. So we're working the abdominals. We're going to have the fingers interlaced, and then the hands are like a shelf for the back of the head, elbows open. So belly bonfire, we are literally just going to be doing little pulses like so. And for some abdominal workouts, we scoop the belly in, but it's very natural for the belly to be protruding out a little bit here because we're working that part of the abdominal area. So it's very important as we're doing our little pulses that the head is pressing back into the hands, not yanking the head forward like so, but we're pressing the head back and we're using our abdominals to do our little crunches here. So you don't want to lift any higher than the bottom of the shoulder blades, okay? So we don't want to come up and start rounding and all sorts of nasty like that, even if it means that you are simply just firming through the tummy and then doing little pulses like so. It still all adds up, all right? So legs extended out nice and long, belly's firm. I'm going to start our little counter here. We have 8 rounds of these belly bonfires. So go ahead and interlace the fingers, bring it to the base of the head there, resting down, firm the belly, and then begin your pulses. Making sure you continue to breathe here, most importantly. 2, 1. And then as we come down and rest, go ahead and bring the legs together, reach up overhead, do a full body stretch. And then legs apart, interlace the fingers behind the head. Remember to press into the head, firm the belly, and then begin your pulses. Keep on breathing. And rest. Big stretch, breathe in. Fill up the belly. And prepare for the next round. When you're ready. Exhale through the mouth. Find your power in the breath there. And rest. And getting ready. Remember to keep pressing the head into the hands. Feel the abdominals burning. Means it's working. All right, we're halfway there. We've done 4 rounds. You can do this. Big breath in, blow up the belly. Interlace the fingers, press the head back, prepare first. Whew. All right, we are over halfway. Take a deep breath in. And set yourself up when you're ready. Don't rush anything. Exhale through the mouth if you can. All right, big breath in. There goes that countdown. Get ready. Remember, slow it down if you need to. Mindful movements. Whew. We've got one more round, guys. One more round. Big breath in. Smile as you exhale. Get ready. Press the head into the hands. Whew. All right, keep the arms up overhead. Take some big breaths in and out. Feel the belly expand now. All right, slide the legs together. Arms up overhead, either interlacing the fingers, index finger free, or you can bend elbows and take opposite forearms with opposite hands. Doesn't matter which. Keep the hips in center. I'm just going to do a little banana asana here. So we're going to shuffle the feet over towards the left. And keep the hips in center, and then we're just going to shuffle the shoulders over to the left too. And we're just going to take some nice deep full breaths in and out here. See if you can keep right shoulder blade and right glute or sit bone down on the floor here, right hip. If you'd like a little bit more stretch, then go ahead and cross the right ankle over the left, but make sure that that right hip's still tracking down. So just be here and breathe. All right, sorry, I got a little bit lost there for a moment, just enjoying my stretch. Go ahead and shuffle back to center. And we're going to do the same over to the right. So shuffle the feet over, keep the hips where they are, and then just mindfully shuffle the shoulders over towards the right. You might cross the left ankle over the right if you wish. Nice, deep full breaths in. Keep that left shoulder blade, left hip bone down towards the floor. Breathe into the belly. And then take a mindful shuffle back to center. Let's extend the arms one more time. Big full body stretch. Reach through the fingertips and the toes. Big inhale. And exhale. So we're going to come into our second round of interval training straight away, and then we're going to do some more sun salutations and some nice stretches to wring out this whole area of the core and abdominals. So this time round, I want you on your sit bones, feet are a hip width apart, feet are flat on the floor. I'm going to tilt the pelvis forward, so we're going to lift the chest, bring the hands underneath the knees for a moment, or just underneath the thighs, and then we're going to just lean back slightly. Keep the chest nice and lifted, and you have a couple of different options here. So the movement is going to be, we're going to be pretending to hold a ball. If you would like to hold a block or a book, you could even do that, or even a weighted ball if you're up for more of a challenge. And as the timer begins to go, we're going to bounce the ball from the right to the left, left to the right, right to the left, left to the right for the 20 seconds, and then we're going to take a 10-second rest. So the option is to keep the feet on the floor, but we're still going to lean back, keep the chest lifted. Or you have the option to lift the feet up and then do the action like so. So we're going to have a nice firm belly here. So you choose which you want to do. We're going to be doing 8 rounds of these. So feel free to take a rest or just leave a round out if you need to. Otherwise, let's get ready to sweat. All right, starting the timer now. So ground down through the feet first, lean back, lift the chest, hold your ball, and then begin. Keep on breathing. Blowing the exhale out through the mouth. Slightly different to yoga here. To rest, we're going to come and hug the knees. Big breath into the belly. Preparing once again. Keep the chest lifted. This time I'm going to lift the legs up. Keep on breathing. Keep the chest lifted and the belly nice and firm. Remember, you can slow it down if you need to. 2, 1, and bring it down. Take a rest. Big breath in. So I'm going to alternate here. One round I'm going to have the feet down. Other round I'm going to lift the legs up. You feel free to do whatever you're comfortable with. Keep holding that ball. Keep the chest lifted. Belly is firm. It means that you can breathe easier. If you go slower, then just go slower. All right, resting. Time goes quickly. We're almost halfway there. All right, round 4. Take your time so that you can align. Keep the chest lifted when you're ready. Don't drop the ball. And rest. Whew. Big breath in and out. Feet are hip width apart if we're on the floor. Leaning back first. Chest lifted, belly firm. Mindful movement. All right, we're getting there. Breath in. Belly expands. Breath out. All right, let's go. Preparing first. Feeling the burn. Keep on breathing. All right, we've got 2 more rounds. Big breath in and out. Always preparing mindfully, even if it means that you lose a couple of seconds. I'd rather that you got your alignment so that you are actually doing the work rather than just kind of throwing yourself around and actually causing injury rather than toning and strengthening. All right, good news is we have one more round. Breathe in and out. All right, guys, this is it. Keep the chest lifted, belly firm. Don't let go of your ball. Keep on breathing. And just be grateful that you don't have to talk while you're doing this. Whew. You made it. All right, we're just going to hang here. Let the head be heavy. Really focus on breathing into the belly. That was awesome. Well done. I don't know about you, but I can definitely feel my abdominals and my core now. When you're ready, go ahead and come up to the top of your mat, standing in Tadasana. All right, find your Tadasana, stand nice and tall, ground down through the feet, feel the weight evenly through the feet so that you feel really grounded, supported by the earth here. And we're going to do 3 more rounds of sun salutations. I'm going to be doing the version of high to low planks so that we can do cobra and stretch through the front torso area here after all of our abdominal work. But if you're not really feeling like you have the energy for that, then just feel free to do your child's pose or your cat-cow if you'd prefer. So go ahead and bring hands into heart center. Take a breath to prepare. Inhale. Exhale. Big inhale, sweep the arms open wide and up overhead. Exhale, bend the knees. Nose to knees here, and then as you inhale, halfway lift, lengthen shoulders away from the ears. Feel the length, draw the belly in. Exhale as you bring the hands down and step back into your plank pose. Go ahead and firm the belly, lengthen the tailbone down, press the mat away, dome through the upper back. Take an inhale. Lower the knees if you wish, and as you exhale, elbows in as you bring everything down. Untuck the feet, and as you inhale, go ahead and press the mat away, lift the heart up, feel the stretch through the belly, and exhale, down dog. 3 breaths here in downward facing dog. Make your way back up to the top of the mat. Feet are hip width apart, giving ourselves space here. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale. Ground down through the feet, lower the hips just a little. Feel the thighs activate. And then big inhale, press through your feet all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms lift up overhead. Exhale, swan dive. All the way down into your forward fold, nose to knee. Inhale, halfway lift, scoot the belly in. And exhale as you step back into your plank pose. Align yourself here in your plank. Take an inhale, drop the knees if you wish. Exhale, bring everything down nice and even. Inhale as you press up, stretch through the belly. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Big breaths into the belly. Feel the belly expand. End of your 3rd exhale, walking up to the top of your mat. Ground down through the feet. Lower the hips just a little. Take an inhale, halfway lift. And exhale. Ground through the feet. Press through the soles as you inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last round, big inhale. And exhale as you bend the knees and dive. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, plank pose. Bringing yourself down from high to low plank in your own time. And then inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Do your little shuffle dance up onto the top of the mat. Feet are hip width apart. Nose to knees. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale. Ground down through the feet. Sink the hips just a little. Feel the thighs power up as you inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And pause here, be still, close the eyes. And just breathe. Go ahead and blink, open the eyes, release the hands down. And go ahead and find your way down on the mat, on your back, knees into the chest. Go ahead and make a little ball as you hug the knees in and just take a little roll from side to side. Before we come to rest in our Shavasana, we're just going to do a twist just to kind of wring out all the energy that we've created in our solar plexus area while we've been working on our core and abdominals. So you have choices here. You either keep the knees in or you bring the feet down to the floor. It's a more gentle twist if you have the feet down on the floor. So you choose what feels best for you and your body. You're going to bring the arms out nice and wide, palms facing downwards if you can. Take a big inhale in. And then as you exhale, I'm just going to let the knees just gently drop down to the right. If you'd like to, you could take the right hand and just gently encourage the right knee down. But there's no need for that if you prefer just to keep the arms nice and wide. Close the eyes. If you'd like to turn the gaze over the left shoulder, then you're more than welcome to. And we're just going to very mindfully bring the knees back into center. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, let the knees just gently drop on out over to the left. Once again, you might encourage the left knee down if you like. Or you might just keep the arms nice and long. Keep on breathing into the belly. Let's go ahead and bring the knees back to center. Another little hug if you like. And then we're just one more time going to take a full body stretch just because it feels good. Big inhale. Reach through the fingers and the toes. Breathe into the belly. Blow it up like a balloon. Let the breath out. And then when you're ready, shift the feet so that they're as wide as the mat. Let the toes hang out. Bring your arms away from the torso. Palms up. Go ahead and lift the chest. Flatten the shoulder blades down. Bring some awareness into your belly and really try to relax all the muscles and the organs within the belly. See if you can breathe a little bit more gently and just invite that relaxation in. Settling in for your Shavasana for as long as you wish. When you're ready, opening the eyes.